Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are now live. Welcome everybody to this week's edition of the Sunday live stream. I apologize about being 3 minutes late. My software had to do a little bit of an update, so it did delay me a little bit. Anyway, we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to be going over the current state of the cryptocurrency market because it appears that the bull market is now back in full swing. So we need to prepare ourselves for what is to come in the future. Because in cryptocurrency, it's not exactly the people who are constantly buying and selling who make the most profits in the long run. It is the people who prepare ahead of time, who lock in their picks, who secure their bags, and they have the patience to wait it out for the longer term. So we're going to be getting into different strategies that you can take if you are a brand new investor in crypto, just starting out. You have zero money in the markets at this moment in time. This stream will greatly help you out on starting out in cryptocurrency, getting you on your own path to riches in crypto, because that's why we're all in this market. Yes, this is life-changing technology. This stuff is changing the world for the better, as long as it's, of course, decentralized and fair and everything like that, because there's always two sides of the coin. There's always going to be people who want to use it for bad and always going to be people who want to use it for good as well. So it's very important that you understand the fundamentals that are at play here and how to position yourself to play from a position of strength. So without further ado, let's hop right into the computer. Check out what's going on in chat. We got Dre in the building. Shout out to Dre for being pretty much every single live stream. Dre, you are a legend. We also have Smooth Scope in the building saying he's chilling like a villain on penicillin. My man's a rapper today. Shout out Smooth Scope. We got Sky Dimmix in the building. Whoop, we are here. Awesome. Thanks for being here. We got Miss Therizo. I'm pretty sure that's a Filipino flag. You're in the Philippines. Didn't know that. Well, thank you for tuning in from across the world. Greatly appreciate your support. And we got Chris in the building as well. What's going on, Chris? Positive vibes to everyone. Yes, sir. That's all. We're all here to make money. We're all doing well. Might as well spread that positive vibes because there's a lot of negative people out there. And you can't let that get to you. With that being said, let's go ahead and switch the scene up, head into the computer a little bit, and check out what's happening in the market. We're going to start off taking a look at the market, then we're going to hop into the charts, and then get into the strategies which I was discussing. So Bitcoin, $44,000. All right, this is a critical level. I'll explain why when we get into the charts in just a second. We have Ethereum at $3,338. Binance Coin, BNB, $346. So everything's pretty much on the come up right now. Take a look at the top 10. Nothing's really changed. I mean, we have Uniswap cracking the top 10 right now. Going to be interesting. Take a look at the gainers over 24 hours. SHIB up 10%. Holochain 8%. Elrond, Doge, Axie Infinity. So yeah, there's a lot of winners today. I mean, nothing really too crazy happening. Looking at the losers, ICP having a bit of a pullback. Telcoin, T-Fuel, Thorchain. There's really no big losers. Right, everything's pretty much up from where it was last week. So, I mean, if you have been in crypto, well, then your portfolio is most likely up. You're all happy. You feel all those happy emotions. And it's just an overall buzz. The buzz is back in the market. We have, I mean, I know because I create content about cryptocurrency. So compared to the previous 2 months where the market was slow, not a lot of people are interested. The second the price starts picking up, we have a flood of people coming back, watching more crypto content, following the market more. So this market, it moves in waves, it moves in cycles. So right now we are approaching a point where we're starting to move in an upward trajectory once again. So you should have been obviously paying attention the past 2 months while everybody else was writing it off. This was the time to double down, to really build your bags when prices were at the floor. But that's contrary to human nature, because human nature wants you to get scared and sell your bags when you get scared. So that's the thing with investing in the markets. You need to understand how your mind works and your belief systems, and you need to break the conditioning that you've been taught, because the real way to make money is to buy when everybody else is scared and then sell when everybody else is buying like crazy at the top. Flip the script and you'll be successful. So with that being said, if you weren't paying attention the past 2 months and you sold your crypto and now you want to get back in, that's okay. That's okay. I understand where you're at, and you can make up for lost time if you do take the correct approach, which, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you one strategy, not financial advice, but I'll be sharing with you some insights on how you can really start if you're at the bottom right now, no money in the market. With that being said, let's hop on over to the price chart and take a look at Bitcoin to start. So, BTC, let me just clean this chart up a little bit. There's kind of a lot going on. So basically what happened here was we had this falling wedge pattern, right? And we broke out to the upside over here. This was a big trend line break over here at 32, 33K. Now, if you guys go back 1 week's time, you would see in the live stream, like I do this live stream every single week, I do my Bitcoin technical analysis. Last week, I said that we were going to turn around right here, right? If you don't believe me, you can just go watch the live stream. Anyway, we turned around on the dot right here. So that was exactly as predicted. And now we're marching our way higher. And I have this yellow line at 44, 45K. Let me explain why this is such a critical area. In order to do so, we need to look to the left. And we can see how these candles, you see we have wicks down into the 43, 44K area, but we have no candle body closing during the entire Wyckoff distribution top over here. We have no candle body closing beneath this yellow line at 45K approximately. So this tells me that this is a critical support resistance flip area, and right now it's being used as resistance. With that being said, we are in an uptrending market, right? Because we're making higher highs and higher lows, right? We had this high over here, and as you can see, we have now made a higher high. We broke out of the trading range. It's official. We're out of that chop zone that I've been talking about for the past 2 months. So with that being said, if we're in an uptrending market, then yes, we'll experience a stop in upwards trajectory when we hit these resistance levels, which we're seeing right now. But overall, I do expect us to continue marching higher. Now, there's a lot of speculators that are, shorting this point on the chart because they're looking at this level of resistance now and saying, oh, this is where price is going to turn around. But me personally speaking, I look at probabilities as a trader. And probability speaking, we're in an uptrending market, so you want to look to go long, right? You should have solidified trading rules at all moments of time so that you can follow your rules and it's a streamlined process. If you're constantly going long and going short, you don't really have a clear defined trading plan, you're all over the place. Yes, you can have success, but your probability of having success over the longer term is diminished by you not having that solidified plan in place. My plan, uptrend, I look to go long. I don't look to take shorts. So right now, yeah, you can go ahead and short this point, but I'm looking to scale in more into Bitcoin. Because with that being said, we can take a look at the fib retracement of this move, and we can see from the bottom that we hit over in June up to the top of the Wyckoff distribution. We can see that our next major level is at 47K. This is the 50% retracement right here. And that is also a level of resistance, being that we have these candle wicks kind of stopping right on the nose right there. We also have levels over here, right at the 47K. So if you're long right now, you're leveraged, I would look at 47 as a profit target. And, if we see another pullback, I would look to scale in higher. And then we have over here 51,300 as the Fibonacci golden ratio, the 61.8. So I'm bullish right now for Bitcoin, right? The opportunity to snag a long at a cheap price has passed already. Now we want to look for points to scale in on the chart. And the first one undoubtedly would be, let me clean this up. First place that you might look to take a long to ride this up higher would be right here. So this is a demand zone. We have these two wicks into the area. We can draw this down to a lower time frame, but I'm not going to do so. I'm just going to draw a little box in this area right here. So about 42,500 looks like a plausible area to take a long. And with that being said, we can see how that does line up. It's probably the 23.6. No, it's just off from the 23.6. And we have the 50% still at that 37K level. Yeah, so 50% I really do like. And then we'll see what happens with short-term price action, right? This would be an opportunity, like I said, to get in on a long and ride it higher. So it all depends on your risk profile, how much capital you have, how much margin you can take on, of course. But I really do like this 42,500 area and the 37, what is that, 200, 37,200 as well. Looks pretty good. So that's the Bitcoin analysis. Overall, it's an exciting time to be in cryptocurrency. The buzz is back. The bulls are back. We're seeing prices increase in value. Also take a look at Bitcoin dominance, right now at 47%. So like I did post in the Telegram group, if you're not in the Telegram group, head on down to the link in the description and join the free Crypto Empire Broadcast Telegram group for constant updates on the market, for when I make new videos, etc. All of the updates are in that group, completely free. Join in the link in the description. But a few days ago, I posted how we had this trendline break on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and now we're retesting the breakout zone to see if this is a false breakout or an actual breakout. If it's an actual breakout, what would happen is we would go ahead and we would start marching lower from this trendline break. If it's a false breakout, we're going to keep on marching higher. And like I have been saying, I do have my eyes on this 52.87% Bitcoin dominance line as a possible area of retracement that we kind of stop and then we start marching lower again for Bitcoin dominance. But at the same time, this could very well, be the top over here. But with this ascending price action like this, we're stopped over here in the support area. It's really we just have to wait to see how this one does play out. And again, the higher Bitcoin dominance goes, that means the cheaper altcoins will be in their Bitcoin pair, which means it's a better opportunity for you to get cheaper prices on your favorite altcoins to be able to flip them for higher Bitcoin profits down the road. So keep that in mind. Always watch the Bitcoin dominance price chart, as it really dictates the moves that you should be making with your altcoins for the most part. With that being said, what's going on? Positive vibes, Pura Vida Compa, Spiffy Ty, thank you, bro. We got to do it for the live stream, man. Got some more Casper this morning. Yeah, Casper is, let's actually look at Casper. So the Discord group did first hear about Casper. I posted when it was like 11 cents. Right now it's 15 cents. Down 25% today, but from 3 days ago it's up well over 2x, almost like a 3x. Right, 7 days is up 122%. Basically, this thing bottomed out at like 5-6 cents. It was there for like a week's time. We had like a week. Let's take a look at this. And guys, Casper is fundamentally, it's brand new. It's been in development for years, right, since the time of like Ethereum and Cardano, but it was just recently released, and it's a finished product. It's not like Ethereum where they just released it and they're constantly building it. It's not like Cardano where they take forever to make updates. Casper is already a finished product, proof of stake blockchain, and we can see that it was on the floor over here at 6 cents, and then this is just what we love to see if we're in cryptocurrency. These straight up green candles from zero volume price action trading going completely sideways. We just start going straight up. So we absolutely love to see it. Reason we stopped over here at 22 cents is because of this candle wick right here serving as a level of resistance. Previously served as a level of support resistance flip right there. And as we can see with these candle wicks, this is price action trading. You don't need a fancy indicator to figure this one out. You just look at the left on the chart and see market as an area of interest. Price turns around on the dime. Of course, you can also mention this drop drop demand zone. You can for sure mark that out. There's 1,000 ways to skin the cat, but both options work really, however you want to look at it. Support resistance, supply demand. Train your eyes to read these charts. But yeah, guys, Casper, this thing has an all-time high. It's kind of sketchy, the data. On CoinGecko, the all-time high is like $1.33. And then if you look at this chart on Coinbase, it like spiked up to $40. So some fishy stuff happened, like after the ICO, price like pumped. I don't know if pre-sale investors took profit, whatever. All I know is it looks like it did bottom out over here at 6 cents. And yeah, this is kind of like one of those picks. It's ranked 239 in market cap right now, $180 million. 3-4 days ago, this was a $70 million market cap sitting at 6 cents. So with these with these low caps, You get into them low, and they move quickly, and you can make a lot of profit very quickly. We're going to be discussing low caps a little bit later on in the stream as kind of the strategy if you're starting from nothing. But yeah, Bicho Brazil, thanks for being here, bro. Really appreciate it. Guys, we got 22 viewers right now and only 10 likes in the stream. Go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps get the word out, get people to come out here to Crypto Empire, support the channel. So go ahead and smash that like button and get some hype in the chat. If you're here, you haven't said a word in the chat yet, I would love to hear from you. I love to interact with the audience. So let's get some hype, all right? Moving on, we're going to take a look at some Twitter wisdom. It's always important to look at kind of success stories and what other people are saying, because we can always learn from other people's mistakes, their victories, their triumphs, etc. So here we go. We have I Am Luciana. I've been following him for quite a while on Twitter. He's been around the block. He knows what he's doing, and he gives a lot of free alpha. So he's saying, this is no flex. I turned 5-figure net worth into 3 figures in 2018. So to paint a picture for what he's saying, is it just an example? Like you have 10 grand and it drops to $900, right? 5 figures to 3 figures. That hurts, right? You see your gains evaporate. All the money you put in, all the money you patiently waited, you did all your research for your portfolio, it all evaporates. That is a hard feeling. It's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. But he's saying this was compounded with other forms of personal suffering, right? Where we all have our own lives, we all got stuff going on, whatever. So yeah, you lose a lot of money, you get other stuff going on in your life. It's very easy to quit at that moment. 3 months ago, in May, when the market was at like a $1.5 trillion total market cap, then it drops like $700 billion. People bought at the top, brand new investors. They see their money get erased by 80% that they just put into the market. That hurts, compounded with everything else that's happening in the world, whatever is happening in their personal life. It's very easy to quit in that moment. But if you quit, then you will not reap the rewards down the line. So you need to keep on trucking at all moments of time, especially if you understand crypto, because the fundamentals haven't changed. Yeah, prices drop, whatever. The fundamentals are still there. That's why you need to keep your eyes on the prize, looking forward, and try to acquire as many units of account as possible. Because it's not about how much money you put into the market. It's about how much coins, how much tokens you actually acquire. Because if you put in $10,000 but you buy at the top, you get a much lower number of coins. Whereas if you are smart and you buy when everybody else is scared, you put in $10,000 and you get a huge slew of coins, and that increases in value. That's how you make the big bucks in crypto. Anyway, continuing on with the tweet. I refuse to quit and walk away at the lowest time of my life as a failure. 2021 seems unreal. Thank you, God and crypto. So yeah, absolutely. Shout out to God. Shout out to crypto as well, right? God created crypto, right? You would think. Or man created crypto, God created man, etc. But you know what I'm saying. So shout out to God, shout out to crypto for giving us this opportunity to create a lot of wealth. So the lesson that you can learn from this tweet is that you got to keep on going, man. Or woman, whoever's watching this right now, if you're at a big loss, a big drawdown in your portfolio because you bought at the top a few months ago, you cannot let that affect your mental. You need to keep on pushing forward. You need to be hustling outside of crypto, right? If you don't have any money, William, then you need to go and get a job. You need to learn a skill that you can monetize, because you need cash flow in your life. You need money. It's a universal truth. It's a tool to get what you want in life. So go get some money, and then you can buy more crypto. And if you're out there making things happen, it's impossible to be down on yourself. So a little bit of a Twitter wisdom for today. Hope this one helps you out. If you're a little bit down right now, you feel like you have a FOMO, you didn't buy enough at the bottom, keep on going. Look to keep on adding as much as possible, and you'll be all right. All right. So let's check out what's happening in chat. Connor giving us free money. All you got to do is do your own research. Yeah, exactly. Yes, sir, Dre. Hi, Connor. Join your Telegram. Look forward to your wisdom on there. Can you give me your opinion on Avalanche, please? Yeah, we'll look at Avalanche in a little bit, Jesse. We got Jen. What's going on, Jen? How are you today? We got Tristan saying amen. Absolutely, man. God bless. All right. So with that being said, we can now hop into the charts, we had a request for Avalanche. So let's take a look at AVAX. By the way, guys, I'm going to make a quick Instagram story. Tell people to join the live stream from Instagram. Bear with me one second. What's going on, Instagram? Guys, I am live on YouTube right now. So head on over to the Crypto Empire YouTube channel. Tap into the live stream. Right now at this moment in time, we got 27 people live with us. Come and join us, Crypto Empire. See you on here. What's going on, Instagram? Guys, I am... Upload that to the story. All right, we'll see if we can get some more viewers from Instagram. If you're not already following Crypto Empire on Instagram, go ahead and take out your phone, follow Crypto Empire right now. You won't regret it. All right, we got a lot of great content coming out on there as well. Smooth Scope laying down the truth. That's why I'm here, man. Somebody's got to do it. Rigoberto in the building. Yo, Empire, what's good, brother? Thanks for another live stream. Bullish times right now. Hey, we live stream when it's bullish times. We live stream when it's bearish times. We are the rock. We withstand the storm. We show up no matter what. That's just how Crypto Empire rolls. It's impossible to take us down. Shout out to Rigoberto for being here, man. All right. AVAX. So my opinion on AVAX, fundamentally it's a very strong project. Smart contract blockchain. Now I'm going to zoom out to a weekly chart because this was a coin that performed very, very well the first half of the market cycle. We can see, let's look at a 3-day actually. So yeah, I mean the AVAX ecosystem is growing. I'll be straight up with you guys. I don't own any AVAX. However, I have looked into it immensely. I've traded it in the past. And yeah, it's a great project. If you are a holder, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I support the project. But taking a look at the chart, we can see that through 2020, it was sitting $3. I remember looking at AVAX, it was pretty high, and it wasn't that high. It was like 80, 90 in market cap during this whole entire accumulation period, right? This is an accumulation period here. This is when you want to be buying. This is distribution. You want to be selling at distribution. So with AVAX, what happened was it went vertical. We can see it went 2,000%. It's like a 20x, right? 20, 30 something x. So from the top, of course. I mean, realistically, you had more of a better opportunity to take profits in this whole area. You never want to really try to catch the top. I mean, you want to try to, but realistically, it won't really happen. But you know, looking at the chart, this is where you want to be taking your profits for the most part. You had multiple opportunities in this zone, $40, $50 to take your profit on AVAX if you got in back here. With that being said, it's looking like we have a nice rounding bottom. This is a 3-day, so it's a bit of a higher time frame, but we can see a nice rounding bottom starting to form, which is textbook. That's what we like. Now let's zoom this into a daily. So yeah, this does look like a double bottom. Looks like we have equal lows. So regardless, you can call this a W, you can call this a double bottom. But this does look like a bottoming out pattern on AVAX, right? The whole market's bullish. We're marching upwards. We broke this high. Now we're retesting it. So overall, right, for a breakout trade, you know, you would look to trade the break above this level at $15.60. We see this ascending price action, right? We're marching higher, making higher lows, leading up to horizontal resistance. This is an ascending wedge chart pattern. This is bullish. Okay, so this looks pretty good actually on AVAX right now. I mean, if we see a pullback, use this trend line as your support area, right? So a bounce on the trend line could be a great opportunity to take a long. Just keep it simple, right? You don't have to go into the 15-minute chart to trade this. Stick on the higher time frames, unless of course you're day trading scalping. That's your strategy. Well, then go for it. But yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. With that being said, right now we are going to move on to the main lesson of this live stream. Starting from zero in cryptocurrency. Let's just say you're brand new. You don't even know where to start. You have some money in your bank account, but you have no money in crypto. By the way, I will say this is not financial advice. Everything I share with you right now is for... Sorry, I'm hitting the mic right now. Everything that I say right now is for informational and educational purposes only. if you take this advice, if you buy or if you listen to what I'm saying and you buy and sell any assets from what I say today, you need to understand that is your sole decision and your sole responsibility, and you need to own up to your decisions you make, right? So with that being said, that's out of the way. Disclaimer: you're starting from zero. How do you start? So if you have less than 25 grand in crypto right now, and you want to make like life-changing money, like 6 figures, you want to get your first 6 figures from crypto, which is possible, right? At first 6 figures, it does change a lot, mentally speaking, as well as, you know, in your own life. It gives you a bit of it gives you freedom, right? $100,000 gives you a little bit of freedom to do what you want, more so than having, you know, $2,000 in your bank account. So you need to get your money up. You need to get that 6 figures. If you don't have it yet, that needs to be your goal. So if you're just starting out and you have a very little amount of money, well then buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum at $44,000, at $3,000, you're not going to see the astronomical returns that you do want. That's a fact, right? Unless you already have a lot of money, if you're already at 25, 50, 100 grand, then, okay, yeah, you can buy Bitcoin, you can buy Ethereum, it doubles in price, you now have $200,000 instead of $100,000, that's good money, that's good gains. But if you're starting with a very little amount, well then, if your $1,000 doubles, okay, now you have $2,000, that's amazing, I'm not going to knock that, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you're looking for here. You want that astronomical return, that very high number, that 50, that 100x, even 20, 25x does a lot. So that means you need to venture further down into the market cap. You need to take on more risk. I've said this before in my previous live streams. If you want to get ahead and you're not where you want to be financially, you got to take on more risk. More risk means more reward, but it also means that there's a greater opportunity that you do lose your investment. So you need to be smart. You need to make calculated decisions around your risk. You cannot just blindly throw a dart at the board, because more oftentimes than not, this is going to come back to bite you in the behind. So you have a little amount of money. Where do you start? I would say you got to start outside of the top 100. Okay, a little bit of an anecdotal story for you today. I did get Matic when it was 1 cent back in November. At that time, I remember explicitly, it was right around this rank right here, like rank number 110, 111 in the market cap, right? And then it went 100x. So with that being said, by the way, Swissborg, it's a good pick. Not financial advice, but look into Swissborg, kind of like one of those exchange, not really an exchange token, but an investment reward token, kind of like Celsius, Voyager, etc., where they have their own platform. You deposit your coins. It's like a bank. You earn interest when you deposit your money into the platform, and if you hold Swissborg, you get more rewards, etc. So I like Swissborg a lot. Unfortunately, I can't use it because I'm in the U.S., but regardless, if you want to if you want some alpha, I mean, I would look into Swissborg. But anyway, what I'm trying to say right here is you need to venture further down into the market cap to get those big returns. I saw Matic go from 1 cent to $2.80, 280x, and it started at number 111 in the market cap, right? So you don't know which one is going to pull off that 100x, but you can do your research and you can take your best guess at things. RSR, something I've talked about a lot on the channel, seen at $491 million, number 128 in market cap. Pirate Chain as well, 115. And now basically the further that you go down, the more potential reward you have. Fetch AI, $265 million market cap. Personally speaking, I've been building a pretty fat bag of this. Not financial advice, do what you want, but me personally, like, this is one of my kind of picks right now where, yeah, I'm throwing a decent little amount of change into it. We'll see what happens, right? Like, I'll be happy with a 10x. 10x would do a lot. Even if you turn 1 grand into 10 grand, that's not bad, right? Depending on where you are in the world, your lifestyle, etc., that can be a life-changing amount of money for you. So everything is a personal situation. Everybody's at a different point in their life, right? How many people are watching me right now on live stream? We got 27 viewers from all around the world. every single one of you guys is in a different situation. So you need to take your own risks, figure out how much risk you can take on, how much money you can put into the market, and make your moves from there. So there's no cookie cutter program to be successful in crypto. Everybody goes through their own journey. So understand your situation in life, and make your best guess from there. With that being said, let's answer some questions. We got a lot going on. Is $1,500 to $2,000 available per month for crypto investing and accumulating good, or you need to hustle more cash? Don, that's pretty solid, man. If you can put in $1,500 to $2,000 per month into the right lower cap picks, that can be potentially extremely life changing. Obviously, the more the better, but don't invest more than you can afford to lose. But I would say $1,500 to $2,000 a month to put into the market is a very good start, and you can make some big moves if you consistently put that much in. That's more than most people put in. So, good question, Don. What coins do you all have that have gone up in the last 4 days? I mean, everything. We got Chief Moharf saying, hi, Connor. What's up, Chief? Thanks for being here. I hate AVAX. It sucks. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, don't hate it. Don't date it. Just trade it is my motto when it comes to cryptos, right? I just said I don't own any, but I've traded it in the past. I made some profit from it. Is it too late to buy AXS and Illuvium? So, I mean, Axie Infinity seems to be just getting more and more popular. I'm not in that. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at the chart in a little bit. Mr. Rizzo saying, Fed Army, where you at? Hey, nice, love the channel. So far, a little worried exchanges won't relist XRP before it runs. Tim, there's some loopholes that you can use, my man, to get your hands on XRP. If you want to find out what they are, join the Telegram group, all right? Just because one exchange doesn't have it doesn't mean that another exchange doesn't have it, of course. So check that out. Jesse, thanks, Connor, no problem. Good day, mate. Good day. How you doing? I'm assuming you're down under in Australia, Mr. G. P-swap price in October. Gotta be a few bucks, you would think, right? I got some chips in that bag. We'll see what happens. VPull, great channel. Why didn't I find it earlier? Keep up the good work. Appreciate that, man. We got more and more subscribers coming on every day. I'm very grateful for all the new subscribers, and I understand that a lot of people are newer into the markets. So I try to make content at beginners and at advanced people as well. So thank you. I'm glad that you like what I'm doing here on the channel. We're only growing from here. Appreciate your support. Dot Luna Zil1 Kusama XOR P swap, or you mean Karora? Let's see. Real talk, yes sir. VRA, yeah, VRA is a good one. Guys, LP farming with lithium is awesome. It's on Matic, yeah, lithium. You already know I know about lithium. What do you think about VRA and Trias coins? They are so VRA. I got a bag. I like VRA. Trias I know is on KuCoin, and I gotta look in. I don't have any. I gotta look into the tokenomics. I don't know what the deal is with like the pre-sale distribution, like vesting periods, unlocks, and that kind of stuff. But the all-time high is $31. That's 77% down. Yeah, I don't even know what Trios is. It's a blockchain. It's a network. Okay. So yeah, it's a network. With that being said, another network. I mean, we got a lot of networks out there already. But of course, there's room for more. Low market cap, $36 million. So again, it goes back to what I was saying before. $36 million market cap. For 10x, this would be a $360 million market cap. And it's not that much money in crypto. So, you know, if you want to go further out on the risk curve, I know a lot of people are really like Trias. I personally haven't looked into it enough. But yeah, that's a pretty good risk reward play. Of course, you know, you could go down. It could go down to, if you look over 90-day periods, how much did this thing drop to? $3-4. So yeah, it could go back down to $3-4, and you're down, you know, 50% from here. Or, you know, it could 10-20x because it's a low market cap coin, and the bull market, in my opinion, is now restarting from its hiatus, so you can make some crazy gains with it. So Trios, don't know enough personally to speak about it. Let's look at the chart. So this is the daily. So as we can see, I already did a little bit of charting on this one. We stopped at $2.50. Why? Because we have all of these levels. This is a resistance. Now it was used as support, and this is textbook pattern, inverse head and shoulders. So now we went vertical. We pumped from the bottom. We pumped like 2x, 3x. So what do you do now? Do you just ape in right now? Probably not. Let's go back to a 4-hour. So yeah, this zone looks good. $6.75 to $6.17. And then I see this wick. Drop it down to a 1 hour. Okay, so this is an area of interest. Sticks out at me. $4 area on Trios. Let me see how this lines up with some fib levels. Okay, so I like this demand zone over here, $6.50. I mean, if the market ends up turning, right, everything is really dependent on what Bitcoin does right now. So if Bitcoin gets rejected at this resistance level, 45K, and we see a test of some lower levels, well then the rest of the market's going to pull back as well. So it's largely dependent on what Bitcoin does. But with that being said, I like this first level. 50% looks good as well. $5.50 down to $5. Yeah, that's what I would say for Trios. I would wait for an entry into these zones. You don't want to buy something that just pumps kind of straight up. Of course, it can continue ripping up, but it's not optimal. You put yourself at a high risk of being a bag holder after you just buy it after it pumps. The whole point is to buy it during accumulation, right? So let's see. How do you find a low cap gem? What process of elimination do you use to find them gems? Don, that is an excellent question. So the main factors that I look at are market cap, use case, and really tokenomics, and then community as well. Community is super important, right? If the token doesn't have a community around it, then people don't actually care and they won't hold through the hard times. So you want to look for the projects that have that rock solid community that hold no matter what, right? You can look at XRP as an example for that. Like the XRP army thinks it's going at $25 or something, and they refuse to sell it. So yeah, I look at, you know, what is the actual project? What problems is it trying to solve? Does it have a real world use case? Will it have adoption? And I look at the tokenomics. Is it kind of like a horrible launched coin where the pre-sale early investors, venture capitalist firms just get to dump all of their bags on retail, and then retail is caught carrying the bag? I look to avoid those, right? That's the exact system we're trying to break away from with cryptocurrency. And with that being said, we can talk about the regulations that are trying to be put into place right now and how ridiculous they are, and how it just gives the utmost advantage to the legacy system participants, like the banks and etc. Right? These regulations right now, it's absurd what's being discussed. And yeah. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. And then tokenomics, market cap, use case. You gotta look at all these things. You gotta look into it. And make your decision after you do your due diligence. There's really no there's 1,000 ways to skin the cat, and it comes down to you making a decision and sticking by your decision. Empire, do you invest in coins that are considered banker coins? I trade them. I don't invest in them, Rigoberto. Read the white paper to see if it has real purpose. Exactly. 88 Mini gives you Cardano for holding it in your wallet. Only have to drop 2 BNB to get decent gains. Yeah, I mean, there's like Baby Dot 88 Mini. I mean, I'm staying away from these. I haven't really looked into them. I'm just sticking with my strategy of building my bags and making it happen that way. But hey, if you want to get into these kind of projects where you get rewarded in the underlying assets, that's up to you. But I haven't done enough research, Mr. G. But thanks for sharing the tip anyway. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, y'all. Absolutely, guys. We got 31 viewers and 18 likes. Hit that like button right now. Smash the like. I read white papers, look at tokenomics. Yeah, I mean, Don, you know what you're doing already. Do your research and make your decision. Like, have that conviction. And like I said, it's not about what price you get it at, but about how many units of account you do acquire. You can buy, you can put $100 in a coin when it has a $10 million market cap and get a huge bag. And then if you waited 1 month, that $100 gets you like 90% less of the coins you have. So it's all about the number of coins you have. You want as many coins as possible. The fiat dollar amount is pretty much useless. It's all about the number of coins in crypto. May the VRA gains be with you. Yeah, where's the VRA army at? I should go buy some more VRA. Link Marines, another good example. Exactly. RSR Rangers, same thing. Thoughts on nulls? Haven't really looked into nulls. Hey man, nice to see you. Let's rock. Let's rock on, brother. That's all we do. Is it better to buy Wise now or wait for another dip? So Wise tracks the price of Ethereum. So I mean, I'm pretty bullish on ETH right now. I would say you should dollar cost average if you're looking to get into it. And yeah, I mean, dollar cost average into it with your fiat. I would look to put US dollars as your purchase currency, not ETH. That's just me personally speaking. If you want to really get a big bag, you should have exposure to ETH, and then I have exposure to Wise as well. So yeah, I wouldn't wait. If you want to build a bag, I would say build your bag now. Bro, you hate tax. I hate tax. We all hate tax. Important question: where to cash out? Mr. G, join the Telegram, man. We'll answer that off stream. Dan the Cab Man. Hey Connor, where do you see Zill and Pirate Chain by the end of September? Dan, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Where do I see Pirate Chain and Zilliqa by the end of September? Let's take a look at the chart and see. Zilliqa's been tearing it. Okay, 8.8 cents. A little bit of a retracement after hitting 9.6 cents. As we can see, 9.6 cents. We stopped exactly at the resistance level here. It's also a supply zone, drop zone. But Zilliqa ended December or September, so that's like 2 months away from now. 2-3 months, you could say. So let's look at previous data. So if we look at what happened last year with Zilliqa, June, July, then August. Okay, so Zilliqa last year, I remember this. This was the March crash, 0.003 cents. Pumps up, does a 10x. Then in August, it starts to sell off. And then from September to November, we had this accumulation period. 1 second. So we had that accumulation period, and then we started charging up, and it didn't look back. So it's all kind of pure speculation, that question. But I'm interested to see how this does play out here in August. The market doesn't move straight up, right? We can see that with Zilliqa. It pumped up 10x, and then it retraces like 60%, right? 60%, 50% retracement, and then it starts pumping up higher. So now, if we look at where we're currently at, we're in the beginning of August 8th today. We have the all-time high over here at 25 cents. So we have the 38.2 at 12.7 cents. We have this 50% level, 15 cents. If you're in Zilliqa, look to take some off at 15 cents. That's a no-brainer. This 50% retracement. I think we can definitely be seeing this price level by the end of September, 15 cents. I don't think it depends really how crazy this market gets. If we see all of the hysteria come back quickly, which it very well can, if we have a bunch of people just inside all day looking at their computers, constantly checking prices, that's going to be very good for crypto because people are going to want to get involved. So there's a number of factors at play, but I think for Zilliqa, we can see at least this 15 cent level by the end of September. Now for Pirate Chain, currently $3.65. So the data, we would need to go to Trade Ogre to see the real data on this. But realistically, I think like a $6 to $9 Pirate Chain is possible by the end of September. And again, it largely depends what Bitcoin does and what Ethereum does now, because Ethereum is also a market leader. So I think we can be seeing this 6.9 to $8 level get hit for Pirate Chain. But again, it largely depends on the overall market conditions. If the market's slow, boring, people aren't interested, then we're going to see low volume, choppy price action like we saw for the past 2 months. But yeah, I'm expecting the tides to really start to turn in the bulls' favor. I'm expecting a lot of bullish price action going forward. So yeah, good question, kind of pure speculation. I would just look to get as much as possible at lower entry points, right? For Pirate Chain, we have this demand zone at $3 down to $2.75. So yeah, I would look out for this level. Looks good. Hey, what's up? Liquidity Cloud, what's going on, man? Casper and Covenant look like they have a huge potential. Top 30 coins for sure. What do you think? Yeah, Casper, I'm very bullish on Casper. It's like my it's one of those picks where if it does actually go top 30, then you'll see me on a beach in Mexico smoking cigars, eating fruit, fresh fruit, being fed grapes in my mouth. That happens. So that would be awesome with Casper. Covenant, I'm not really sure. I haven't even really looked into Covenant. Maybe you just give me some free alpha right here. That might be huge. I'll have to look at this one after the stream. All-time high is $1.65, down 63% from there. Okay, blockchain data provider. Sounds like an oracle in a way. Need to look into this further. Where can you buy it? You can buy this, yeah, KuCoin, CoinList. So it was kind of like one of those ICOs, pretty similar to Casper, it looks like. It's probably backed by some huge players. If I were to look into this further, let's check out their website. I'll have to look into this one. Thanks for sharing. Good branding. Binance and Coinbase backing it. So these are the Alameda Research FTX. So yeah, this is a. I mean, you can just tell from looking at it. I would need to read the white paper, obviously. But I'll look into this one. Thanks for sharing. What do you think about SLP? I might be wrong. It's a bottom and ready to pump. Can Zilliqa scale, or does it need a layer 2 for that? Now, Zilliqa is the original sharding blockchain. It can definitely scale, but it's still in development, and it has a lot of potential, Zilliqa, for sure. It can definitely scale. It was built to scale. What do you think about SLP? I might be wrong. It's at bottom and ready to pump. Let's take a look. SLP, Smooth Love Potion. Pretty sure this is a gaming NFT coin. Yeah, it's an Axie Infinity thing. I got to get into blockchain gaming. I quit video games. I don't play video games anymore. But man, these coins, these video game coins on the blockchain, everybody loves them. So this is traded on Binance. Let's take a look at the Binance chart. Okay. Yeah. You're definitely not buying a top. And it does actually look kind of bottomed. Right? A lot of liquidity in this area it's currently at. It's also a demand zone. See how that lines up with the fib. Pretty close to the golden pocket. If I change this retracement, 78.6. Okay, yeah, SLP, I mean, it's not bad looking. If you just want to trade this one, if it pulls an Axie Infinity, well then you're going to be laughing. But personally, looking at this, 15 cents down to 13 cents. I like this. No, this is your zone. This is your zone right here on SLP. Right here. The zone I have marked from 17 cents down to 14.9 cents. I like that. This looks like one of those demand zones that's going to hold. Right? We'll probably have multiple tests, something like this. But I've seen this play out before. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed to happen, so this isn't financial advice, but I like that on SLP. Let's see. I got Casper at 6 cents. Put 10K in. Might become a millionaire on this one. There you go, man. There you go. The point of this stream was talking about how to make money in crypto if you're starting from nothing. Jumping out the gains. My man knows what he is doing. That's how you do it. You get into a project that has fundamentals when it's at the bottom, you put a decent amount of change into it, and you let it do its thing. Boom. Jumping out to gems, not gains. I'm just seeing gains. It's my reticular activating system. But yeah, my guy, you know what you're doing, bro. Do you think Harmony 1 has unfavorable tokenomics? Well, most of the coins are already in circulating supply right now, right? So we look for coins that the pre-sales can't just dump already. It's already been in circulation. Like over 80 to 90% of the coins are already circulating. So that's a good thing, right? That doesn't mean more pre-sale investors are going to get their tokens unlocked and they can just dump on the open market. It means most of the coins are already in circulation for Harmony 1. So I would say no to that question. What do you think about Cardano? It's a proof-of-work coin with scalability. Liquidity Cloud, I have not heard of Cardano. I should look into that one before I answer any questions about it. I might go to Switzerland or Peru to cash out. Yeah, I mean, multiple passports for sure. Gonna help you out with that one. Look up unstoppable domains. That's just one use case. I think there's a lot of potential in gaming coins. You should do a video about it. I agree. There's for sure, like esports gaming is taking the world over by storm right now. Personally, it's not my cup of tea. I like to be out living in the real world, in the real reality. So this is just me. Like, if you play video games, I don't knock that at all. I respect it, especially if you're an esports professional gamer, right? That's your craft. That's what you do. But me personally, I don't like the idea of spending my time in a false, fake reality. I like the real world. I like to go out, meet people and make things happen in the real physical reality. So that's why I don't really like video games, but for sure I'm going to make a video about blockchain gaming because it's huge. It's absolutely huge, and we're traders, we're speculators. We can trade the underlying asset. We don't really care what the asset is. As long as there's volatility in the price action, we can make profit from it. So yeah, for sure. Let the gains be with you. Yes, sir. Let the gains be with you. What do you think about nulls in all caps? Skydemics. I don't know too much about nulls, man. How much nulls do you have? That's the question. You got a big bag of this? $44 million market cap, ranked 515. So, I mean, let me check. I'm pretty sure I have this in my Binance watch list. So, I can go to Binance BTC Alts. Let me see. I got nulls. Yeah, nulls Bitcoin right here. Okay. So, this is the nulls Bitcoin chart. Over here in April, this thing hit 3,500 sats. Currently 1,000 sats. That's a 3.5x to where it was in April. Now this is like reminding me of FET. This chart. I'm pretty sure this was a Binance like IEO, initial exchange offering. Don't quote me on that. But over here in 2018, this thing has an all-time high of 63,810 satoshis. Right now it's 1,094 satoshis. We're talking a 60x in Bitcoin value to its all-time high, right? Like I said, this reminds me of FET. We can look at the FET Bitcoin chart and see that this all-time high is 14,000 sats. And right now it's 870. So, yeah, wow, nulls. Man, nulls is at the bottom. This is legit at the bottom of the chart versus Bitcoin. This thing has legs, man. This is where it's been in the past. Yeah, this could be a huge winner. Just looking at the chart, speaking to trade. I don't really know anything about the fundamentals, but I know it is on Binance. And I'm pretty sure it was a Binance IEO, so it's supported by them. And of course, Binance will look to pump their own bags. Yeah, that's what I think about nulls. Hope that answers your question. Connor, what's your end of year price prediction for VRA? Realistically, 75 cents to $1 for VRA. I think we'll see that. Thanks, Connor. No problem. Hey guys, a project called Rewardium basically give you BNB for holding in wallets. Okay. Currently going to be in pre-sale next week. Interesting. Good morning, boss. Good morning, brother. Top signal live stream. If you think so. I hope we go lower. I hope we drop lower. Should buy more. Are you in Dero? No, I'm not in Dero. Yeah, call this one a top signal. Like I said, guys, we are at a critical level for Bitcoin. Let me switch back to my regular watch list. So it's very possible. Here we go. It's very possible, we see the rejection at this resistance level. But that would just be a short-term pullback, in my opinion. Yeah, of course, we can go back. We can test this. We can test these levels over here, 35K, 30K. It's bound to happen, but fundamentally speaking, we're going up over the longer term. So continue with the strategy. Continue to dollar cost average. But honestly, I'm bullish. I think we're going to see 47K and 51K before we go down, which is the 50% and the golden pocket Fibonacci ratios before we actually see a big pullback again. I think we're going to hit right here at 46, 47K. And then I think 51K is also in cards. These two levels for BTC. But guys, if you have any more questions, please let me know right now before I do wrap this stream up. Like I did discuss in the video, if you're starting from nothing right now, you need to go further. 1 out of like 50, 1 out of 100 of the coins are gonna be the ones that really do take off. So you're playing with a razor blade. You can be right or you can be wrong, but if you're starting from nothing, then you got to take those risks to really get what you want. You can go buy Bitcoin and you can see a 2-3x on your money, which is amazing, right? There's not a lot of places you can 2-3x your money like that, or you can venture further down the market cap, take on bigger risk, and see those 10, 15, 25, 50, 100x gains that will totally change your financial circumstances. So that was today's lesson. Hope you guys found it well. Going forward, I would definitely advise you, if you are brand new, you can head on over to cryptoempireco.io. This is my website. This is the only place where you'll be able to access any of my services, right? First one I would recommend you to get is my free ebook. This is just a guide that I put together, taking you from a beginner to being able to navigate your way through cryptocurrency, to understand the terms, understand how to use exchanges, how to send money, how to send crypto with your wallets. It is all in this guide. Go download it. Other than that, join the Telegram group. And then if you want my trades, if you want my market analysis, you can join the Discord group. Use the code FIRST25. You get half off, so it'll be $50. And I'll see you in the Discord if that does interest you. Other than that, subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram as well. So let's check out what's happening in the chat. Please check out tokens, Strikecoin on Binance Smart Chain. I'll check it out after the stream, man. Let the gains be with you, absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream right now. I hope that you did enjoy today's live stream. Going forward, we're going to have lots of content coming out on YouTube. Like I said, you got to be following me on Instagram as well, though, because that's going to be picking up hardcore going forward. If you have any questions, I'll be in the Telegram group. Find me in the Discord as well. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate all of your support. And we're gonna wrap up the live stream right now at this moment in time. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If you're watching me from across the world right now, or you're watching the replay, wherever you are, whatever time it is, have a great day. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. See you on the